We already caught Disney potentially manipulating their stock, but what if I told you that that's not the only thing they're trying to manipulate? What if I told you they're trying to manipulate and promote their movies and shows, especially the ones on Disney+. This is going to be a longer one. Let's get into it. Disney Plus hasn't been doing very well. It technically isn't supposed to be profitable till the end of this year, I believe. So we have a bunch of shows to cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize the ones that I felt were important, and then we're going to kind of just do a speed round towards the end and get any of the ones that I didn't want to cover, and those you can obviously pause the screen and see them for yourself. Before we get into it, not all of these will be blue check marks. I have a theory on why this is, but regardless, this is definitely some suspicious activity, and we're going to go through, as I said, as many as I feel possible. So we have the first one here is Sarah Hamilton. Exciting news! The TARDIS awaits an adventure in the upcoming Doctor Who series on Disney Plus this May. Get ready to embark on a thrilling journey. And of course, there's a bunch of blue check marks and some non-blue check marks in the comments saying the same thing about how happy they are to be boarding the TARDIS and blah, 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 blah. Doctor Who not doing so well, Disney? Next up, we have Echo. We start off with these first two tweets. As you can see, they're virtually identical, saying the exact same things with the exact same gifs. Coincidence? I think not. Next, we have some of the funniest tweets here that we're going to go into. We have a tweet from Addie. Again, no blue check mark here, but these are still interesting to look through. Maya Lopez, known as Echo, has the potential to become a member of the X-Men due to her impressive abilities and background in martial arts. It would be exciting to see her join the team and contribute her unique skills to their mission. Interesting to point out that there were a bunch of articles running around at some point that mentioned that Echo should be part of the X-Men or be a mutant, and I didn't really see anybody talking about it. They claimed fans were. Well, we kind of have evidence now. Now, we have a bunch of people basically in the comments here saying things like, "Move over, Wolverine, Echo's got the moves to rock the X-Men." But my favorite would have to be this one by Bush Jessica says, quote, "Move over, Avengers, Echo is ready to kick some mutant butts with the X-Men. Hashtag Loki," end quote. Did somebody forget what show this was? I know the original tweet also mentioned Loki, but kind of weird. We got some more Echo. You can pause the screen and check these out. Some of them are blue check marks, some of them are not. Next, we have the Eternals. Now, we have a gigantic tweet from an account with a name that I am never going to be able to pronounce, so I'm not even going to bother trying. But the reason I want to focus on this is it's got 21K views and no likes. But as you can see, it's a huge tweet, and this account does not have a blue check mark. How weird. Which leads into my theory that some of these accounts did have blue check marks, but don't anymore. Whatever the reason might be, perhaps it's multiple marketing agencies, who knows? As you can see, a bunch of people saying how much they love the Eternals. I'm not going to read this, it's a gigantic thread here, but you can see a bunch of people talking about and chatting about how much they love the Eternals and using hashtags and whatever. Next up here, we have a tweet from Brad Ray Adams, blue check. It got 1 million views, and it's talking about Loki. Got 15 likes, 25 comments, it's got a poster, bunch of people. They don't have blue check marks, interestingly enough. But if you'll notice, this account is actually responding, the original account is responding to every single tweet in the replies. And sometimes, for some reason, adding itself because reasons, maybe it forgot who it was for a second, who knows? Again, you can pause the screen for further look. Next, we have T. Blackman Sharp, a blue check, talking about the adventures of Percy Jackson in the Olympian series. And as we can see, some blue checks, some not responding. You can pause the screen to get a better look, because we have a lot to go through. Next, we have Happy Harbor posts, just finished binging Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion on Disney+. Mind-blowing twists and action-packed episodes. And then we have some blue checks, some not responding to that. We also have another tweet about the behind the scenes of Secret Invasion. Same thing, a bunch of accounts responding. These aren't blue checks, but still worth noting. We also have a third one about Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion and a bunch of blue checks responding, and they're all talking about how much they love Secret Invasion and whatever. Next, we have an account that I will not pronounce the name of because I have no clue and I do not want to. Wonder how the team behind the Marvels was able to create the film's many space-based environments? Then check out this exclusive behind-the-scenes clip from the making of the film. And it's a bunch of people, some blue checks, some not, responding, talking about how the team must have had a blast bringing the outer space to life. Their creativity knows no bounds. Nobody went to watch the movie. Oh wait, no, that was just me. Next, we have another tweet from a crazy account with a crazy name, talking about how don't miss out on the action-packed #The Marvels, streaming now on Disney+. Grab your popcorn and get ready for a superhero extravaganza. And as you can see, a bunch of blue check accounts responding to it, trying to boost it up, and they kind of failed. They got 1.9k views. That's pretty decent, I guess, but your ratio sucks. Next, we have another account that has a strange name, talking about how they just watched an episode of Wandavision. And of course, every single comment is a blue check mark talking about how much they love Wandavision and it was amazing and the Easter eggs and no accountability for Wanda when she enslaved an entire village. Okay. Next, we have Brittany Bowers talking about exciting news. New episodes of Marvel Studios' What If series are dropping on Disney Plus starting December 22nd. Enjoy a daily dose of superhero adventures for 9 days straight. And then there's another person, Shelby Avara, talking about, again, Marvel Studios' What If, talking about specifically episode 5 of season 2. And a bunch of people, variation of these people, are responding to both of these comments with blue checks and some with not. Now we have Jesse Ramirez posting about X-Men 97, a show that was recently announced. And it's got a decent amount of views, I suppose, and it's got some blue check marks trying to boost it up. They're not always successful, but they will try. And that's what I have for you guys. I know it was a lot of information to cover. Feel free to go back and pause the screen if you need to. Remember, if this video gets 15k views, I will drop every single one of these on Twitter. I will drop them all in one thread for you to peruse through to your heart's content. There were tons more, but these are the ones that I felt were the most important. What do you guys think? There's something fishy going on here, whether it's blue checks or not. There's a bunch of accounts responding with the same names or weird names and the same things in variations and saying some ridiculous things that no human being would ever say. How are those Disney Plus view numbers, Disney? If you wanted to convince us that they were good, maybe don't use bots to promote your stuff on social media. And now, to finish off this video, we have something new for you guys.
And welcome to the Raven Reports! As Master's wonderful wife/secretary, I am going to read some of your comments that we either didn't get to or didn't notice. From Vivslav, isn't this just a pump and dump? Yes, but no. You should watch the full video to be sure. From FD502, wow, do the bots also comment to YouTube, or are those real pixie dusters? Both, sir, they are both. From the Vagrancy Horror, who do these bots call Master? Well, I know who I call Master. Heh heh heh. Forget that. From Macy Van Dowson, you continue to speak of this, the Disney Mafia will come for you, whether by bots or by humans or both. In that case, take them down with 2 evil kitties. Oh, don't worry, we will. From PT McMullen, Disney fraudulent stock price manipulation? Yes. From Striker X31, wait, you have a YouTube channel? Yes, we do. You're commenting on it. From Don't Call Me Wave, I wonder if there's any overlap between the Suicide Squad shield bots and the Disney shield bots? Probably. From the Crystal Venom, funny how you complain about corporate mediocrity and yet you use those lazy, corny AI thumbnails. Who cares? They're awesome. From Aaron75FY, damn, didn't they read this and realize that it's so transparent? It's the biggest load of fake praise I have ever seen. We agree. From Steiner554, 380 likes and 1.5 million views. Nuff said. Yes. From The Ablo Show, the bots don't know how to spell Disney without a capital D. I mean, yeah, they're bots after all. From Shakes It Off, they're not bots, they're called animatronics. I see what you did there. And that is all we have. Make sure you like and subscribe so you do not miss what comes next, because you will want to see what comes next.
That is all we have for this week. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and also make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss your weekly therapy session.
Or you will be charged.
Gothic Therapy